Hello, everybody, and welcome to Pardon My German. And with the weather today not being as sunny as it was recently, I thought this was the perfect time to visit another museum. And this time it's one that I visited over 20 years ago with a mate, and I'm going to visit it again today, the Beethovenhaus here in Bonn. And without further ado, let's go in. The museum was established in 1889 by 12 volunteers, as the city was not interested in preserving this historic site. Ludwig van Beethoven was born in this house in December of 1770. He lived in turbulent times between the splendor of Bonn's palace and the promises of the French Revolution. Times that changed the fate both of his hometown as well as his own. His father, a musician of the palace orchestra, recognized Beethoven's talents. He first appeared in public as a pianist at the tender age of 7. By the time he was 14, Beethoven was a regular member of the orchestra. Although the enlightened and liberal spirit at the court of Prince Bishop Maximilian Franz familiarized Beethoven with the ideas of the French Revolution, the changes it brought drove Beethoven out of his hometown. In 1794, French forces occupied the Rhineland. Beethoven, who was in Vienna to study, would stay there permanently. From 1798 on, his hearing deteriorated, finally leading to a nearly complete hearing loss. That condition, as well as his death at age 56, are often linked to lead poisoning. Beethoven, an apparently heavy drinker, preferred wine that happened to be sweetened with lead acetate. Despite of his poor health, he composed the bulk of his work after developing first symptoms. Among that are most of his symphonies, numerous concertos, and his only opera, Fidelio. The museum contains many related exhibits and also gives the visitor an impression of the constriction of late 18th century living. Yes, you often have to mind your step in this building. A temporary exhibition in one room dealt with the relations between Beethoven and the Brentano family. Well, this is clearly not Bonn, but another historic place related to Beethoven. In the mentioned temporary exhibition, I learned that the composer had twice visited the beautiful spa town of Karlsbad in Western Bohemia, which gives me the chance to advertise an upcoming 3-part series on Karlsbad and its surroundings. Well, this is not Beethoven, but me, and I hope to see you here for an excursion of this lovely place. Seen from the garden, Beethoven's birthplace almost looks like one of those picturesque wineries along the Rhine Valley. In the building across the garden, there is a music room where you can listen to the great man's music while seeing it too. So I'm standing here with another version of Beethoven behind me, just outside the historic town hall of Bonn. And the question, once again, as always with museums, is it worth it? The entrance fee is 15 euros, which, given the relatively small size of the Beethovenhaus, is quite a bit. But then, of course, it's Beethoven. So I would say yes, if you're into music, it's a must visit. If not, then maybe the 15 euros you can invest somewhere else. So, thank you very much for coming with me today. Should you like the video, then please give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and drop a comment down below. And I hope to see you on the next video. Bye bye.